body will always find a way to expend less energy. It's always looking to save energy. So that's why it'll cheat to do exercises. It'll do what it needs to do to get the work done, but not anything more. And that's why sometimes you have to consciously think about contracting certain muscles, focusing on using a certain muscle in an exercise. That's why sometimes you have to consciously think about how many steps you get in a day, because as you lose body fat, for example, your body's going to want to reduce the amount of energy you expend. And it might not be that workout you do because that's part of your schedule, you're consciously doing it, but it might make you reduce the amount of steps you take, just the amount of fidgeting you get done, that kind of stuff. It reduces this non-exercise activity thermogenesis, the NEAT that we've talked about. But the whole point is that your body will always try to find ways to use less energy to do the same amount. And this is why you have to continually challenge in terms of your workout, do a little bit more, do a little bit more, do a little bit more. This is why sometimes you have to make adjustments to your plan. It's just because your body is doing what it's supposed to do, it's survive and save energy and not burn any excess energy. It's like always going into this fuel saving mode, this eco mode for your body. And I think it's important that you recognize that, because that's why it's so important that you're getting 10,000 steps. And is there a magic with the 10,000 number? No, not really. There's like a correlation with healthier and more active individuals getting a certain amount of steps, but it's a good threshold to try to aim for, because you're consciously thinking about moving more, and the more you move, the more energy you expend. Of course, that matches the amount of exercise you're doing, and so on and so forth. The whole point, though, is that you're overriding your body's desire to use less energy, to expend less energy. So you're finding ways to increase the amount of burn. Stop letting it go into eco mode and try to increase the amount of activity you're doing. And again, that's the same thing when it's in terms of using calories. And this is why with extended periods of nutrition, caloric deficit, you'll get often issues with plateaus and that sort of thing, because your body has sort of brought its daily energy expenditure down. Now, there's ways to bump it around and to work with that. We've talked about that in the past, but it's just something to keep in mind that your body will always try to expend the least amount of energy possible. And this is why much of the process, much of the coaching experience will be you just becoming more aware of things, measuring, getting those feedback, and consciously thinking about ways to move towards your goal. So again, nothing happens by accident. You know about this. So we'll consciously continue to try to expend more energy and do what it takes to get to whatever your goal may be.